Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program Fuckaroonies. And today I'd like to talk about starting a conversation with a fellow WIS, W-I-S, Watch Idiot Savant. That's someone who loves these little fuckers on your wrist. And it's an interesting thing. I was at work. This was when I was working for those evil American big business fuckers. And it's interesting when you don't give a shit about your career, when it's just a job. You can relax a bit, fuckers. You can relax. And I basically, what I fucking did, fuckers, is I actually anyone who had a good watch, I'd say, nice watch. You just gauge their response. I said, are you a bit of a watch enthusiast? That's what you do, because you don't want to expose your hand, reveal that you're a fanatical collector, and then it bites you in the ass and they say, oh no, it's just a fake I got from fucking Hong Kong, or it's a fake I got in Bali, you know. You want to be a bit careful with who you reveal your cards to. And it's an interesting thing. I've often looked at people's watches, and if you work with them, I'll just say, nice watch. Are you a watch enthusiast? And that's before I reveal my hand, because if they're not, you don't want to talk about it. But if they are, you can sort of, hey, yeah, I love watches, I love these, I love that, and you can discuss it. But you got to be a bit careful. These are some nasty fuckers out there. So I was in my workplace, and one of the senior engineers, he had a Breitling on. I said, nice Breitling, do you like watches? And he was a watch enthusiast. He said, oh yeah, I did. He told me a story where when he was in Jakarta, he had his father's Rolex that was given to him. It was a steel and gold Rolex that he inherited from his father. It was fucking stolen by the cleaning staff. The servants stole it. And he said to me what a bastard it was, and I said, oh, I sympathize with you. It's hard to get good help. And I then said, hey, do you want to see some of my watches? I said, I'm a bit of a watch collector. And I showed him my Pateks. And ever since that time, even though he was an older and a more senior engineer than me, he'd always say, hello, Mr. Pluter. He knew the pecking orders, fuckers. He was a lovely guy. And he knew the horological superiority, which is Archie Luxury. And it's an interesting crackdown, fuckers. Very, very interesting. And you just start this conversation. You see a watch, and you ask, "Are you a watch enthusiast?" And you don't want to start talking about yours, or you just got to do it so fucking carefully, fuckers. You got to do it carefully, because these things can bite you in the ass. I mean, one of the near misses I had was, I said to this guy, nice GMT. It was a Pepsi GMT. But when I looked at it closer, it was really a Seiko. A Seiko. You can't backpedal from that, fuckers, once you revealed that you're a Rolex collector. And you got to be so careful with these fuckers. You got to be careful. You got to just ease it in, fuckers. Ease it in. Slide it in slowly. And this is the whole thing. You've got to pick your mark when to approach the subject. So I'd really say I err on the side of caution. The other interesting thing is a lot of Rolex wearers and Omega wearers are one watch people, meaning they're not really enthusiasts. They're not really collectors. They just got one decent watch. Because I said to one guy who had a 5513, I said, nice plastic sub. He said, what? What are you talking about? Oh, your Rolex wristwatch, your Submariner. Oh, okay, thanks. He wasn't really a aficionado. And, I mean, you can always try and buy it cheap off these fuckers, you know, that's that's always a good gimmick to use there. But, I don't know what to say, fuckers. You got to approach it carefully because you don't want to reveal your hand and, you know, they think it's crazy. I remember another guy who had this really cool, well, actually it was pretty fucked, but it was a really good, from a distance, it was a Milgauss fake. And I said, oh, nice green Milgauss. What? And I said, yeah, I love watches. I collect a Rolexes are great. And he said, oh, no, this is a Bali knockoff. Did it fool you? And you think, geez, I've just been cheapened. I'm just trying to strike up a conversation, and then you look at the bracelet and you realize what a fucking nasty fucking fake it is. Nasty! So you got to attack it carefully because some of these fuckers, because he then says, oh, I wouldn't be spending who would spend 10 grand on a watch? And if you've just told him you spent 30 grand on an annual calendar, second hand, fuck! It doesn't go over too well, you know? So, approach it carefully, fuckers. I'd love to hear about it. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.